We are going to cover the elements of a great essay, and finally, insider tips as usual for this video series. So the key elements are going to be a clear and focused idea, authentic voice and narrative, vivid details and storytelling, and meaningful reflection. So now we're going to elaborate on that. By now, you've gone through a thorough process. Let's summarize what makes an essay truly stand out. So first, as we said, a clear, focused idea. Every great essay has a central theme or idea. Babson points out that admissions officers look for a clear voice and a compelling story. The main idea should come through without confusion. Stick to one or two tightly related events or concepts. Next, authentic voice and narrative. This essay should sound like you. The NACAC warns the biggest mistake is writing what you think others want to hear. That makes the essay boring to read. Instead, be genuine. A Harvard writer reminds you to write about you, what matters to you, how you spend your time, what makes you tick, and not to mimic what you think colleges want. Third point being vivid details and storytelling. Strong essays use specific examples and sensory details so readers can visualize the scene. It's not enough to say, I learned resilience. Show a moment that illustrates it. As Notre Dame notes, admissions want details that reveal something about you. Mundane topics can be compelling if richly told. Meaningful reflection. So this is the last part. Great essays do more than narrate. They reflect on why the story matters. What did you learn? How have you changed? The NACAC's advice and Babson's guidance both stress that essays should answer such reflective questions. The conclusion should be your narrative, your goals, showing admissions what insights you gained. In short, admissions officers praise essays that feel personal and insightful. As Babson summarizes, the best college essays topics are those that feel personal and meaningful. And the essay should show what drives you and how your mindset aligns with your goals. These kinds of essays are memorable. The reader might finish and still be thinking about them later. So lastly, insider tips, as promised. So the first one is there is no magic topic. So you don't need a dramatic or unique life story to impress. In fact, many counselors say they love ordinary stories if they reveal character. Texas Christian University's Dean of Admissions famously said, don't get hung up on the right topic. Write about what you know. Ultimately, be yourself, and that will be good enough. So authenticity again. Embrace whatever personal story lets you shine. Notre Dame even celebrates essays on hair color or shrimp because they conveyed personality. The secret is a thoughtful, honest essay on a simple subject can outshine a flashy topic written poorly. Next, essay equals your interview. This is context. An admissions officer at the University of Michigan put it bluntly, this is your interview. Let me know who you really are. So you want to treat your essays as your interview. They can't meet you face to face, so they meet you through your writing. Use the essay to introduce your personality, values, and drive. It's not a test of fancy writing. It's a conversation with the admissions team. So think about it that way. Show fit, but don't overcook it. For supplemental essays like why our college, which is pretty typical, colleges want to hear why you and they are a match. Emory's director advises connecting what you value with what the college values. So I usually tell students to do research, look up the university's mission statements, their values, and other important things like that. For instance, their motto, so that you can start to get a feel for their culture and their values, so that you can emphasize them when you write your essays. Think of it like Match.com. Explain genuinely why this school excites you. Note, this applies mainly to school-specific essays, but even your main personal statement can hint at interests that align with college's offerings. Avoid cliches and empty lists. Don't waste words on universal platitudes or a laundry list of activities. We told you not to list achievements in earlier sections, and for good reason. Babson warns against cliche topics that don't reveal your character. Instead of listing accomplishments, focus on an anecdote that shows those qualities in action. The essay is important, but the NACAC's final tip is reality check. The essay is only one part of your application. So I usually tell students, for instance, like the SAT is only one part of their application, but it's still important to maximize how you're doing on it. Even so, a powerful essay can tip the scales in your favor if other candidates have similar stats. It's a chance to stand out, but don't think of a perfect essay as something that's going to guarantee admissions. Write it well, but remember, admissions will also look at your grades, activities, recommendations, and test scores. So 3 more sections. Academic insight. Emory's admissions chief notes that essays show values, motivations, and dreams that GPA SAT scores can't capture. In this era of test optional policies that are even truer, a well-crafted essay may be one of the few ways to demonstrate your character and critical thinking. Don't neglect it. Thinking test scores are everything. So I tell a lot of students that you want to maximize every aspect of your application. Beware of AI and plagiarism. One very important insider secret: admissions officers can detect plagiarism or AI-written text. The NACAC bluntly warns admissions officers have read hundreds, even thousands of essays. They are masters at discovering any form of plagiarism. Never buy an essay or let AI write it. Colleges want your genuine voice. Fake or outsourced writing will be spotted and won't harm your chances. Proof is in the personal touch. Finally, we often tell students, even after you polish this essay, the story isn't over. Essays may be revised or discussed by admissions committees. The authentic details and voice you included can linger in readers' minds. As one counselor summed up, they are looking for a young scholar who knows who they are and can flourish. Not perfect essays, but authentic ones. So finally, in conclusion, writing your college essay is a journey, not a race. By following the steps above that we talked about, brainstorming honestly, structuring carefully, drafting and revising with your voice, and polishing thoroughly, you'll create an essay that stands out for its clarity and authenticity. Remember NACAC's advice: start early, write and rewrite, see feedback, and proofread carefully. Above all, focus on your story. Emory's admissions director reminds us that admissions officers aren't looking for perfect writing. They're looking for you, authentic young scholars who know who they are and how they can flourish at the university. Tell your story with honesty and reflection, and your essay will resonate. Good luck, and trust that we at WinMay will help you with every step of the way. With diligence and authenticity, you'll craft a memorable essay that complements the rest of your application. Thank you very much.
感谢 Mr. Pierre 今天和我们的分享。你有任何的问题都请来直接咨询文美集团。美国文美集团，美国大学申请规划服务第一品牌，20年经验，万博士领衔常春藤顾问团队，中美双顾问模式服务1个学生，按照大学录取学校排名收费，与孩子形成利益共同体。华人老品牌，值得您的信赖。文美集团隆重推出 ACAP 大学专业及职业测评规划管理系统，华人升学机构首创，完美解决华人学生最大升学痛点。人工智能提前锁定大学专业方向，提前2到5年布局申请。有了专业测评系统，孩子的课程规划更清晰，活动更聚焦，文书更有故事感，大学申请更有竞争力。5到11年级学生都可以报名参加测评。文美集团1对1非营利组织成立运营领导力项目，让孩子从参与者变为领导者，真正成长、成人、成才进名校。5到11年级学生均可报名参加。文美集团社会影响力联合国网络义工课程，节省孩子时间，做名校认可的社会影响力，高大上义工。 5到11年级学生均可报名参加。感谢大家的收看，我们下次再见。